Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 Chancellor-elect Town Hall. With me today, I have our Chancellor-elect, Lord Edward.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Lord Edward, as you prepare to lead Northudankton, what is your primary vision for our nation over the next 2 years? What key goals have you set for yourself and the nation, and how do you plan on achieving them?
One of the most important things to me is labor, and I think the best way to go about this is promoting unions within our citizens, not just for our humanoid citizens, but also our feline citizens, our raccoon citizens, even. I think everyone should be involved in the process, and unions are a great way for policies that benefit our citizens to be heard by our politicians. And
Thank
so
you,
I'm
Mr.
going to advocate that those unions get more political power in this country. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Could you describe your leadership style, Mr. Lord Edward? How do you plan to actively involve Northampton citizens in the decision-making process, ensuring that their voices are heard and considered?
I'm a go-getter. All right. I want these. I think, like I said, promoting unions is a great way to go about this. Make sure unions have much political power as they can, so they can advocate for the policies that benefit them the most. We gotta make sure our politicians hear the voices of the people, and unions are a great way to check those politicians' powers.
Thank you, Lord Edward. Citizenship, sorry about that. Citizen participation is crucial for a thriving nation. What strategies will you use to keep citizens informed and engaged with your policies and initiatives throughout your term?
I think it's about outreach. You got to. You get, we're we're a micronation. We don't have tons of people, right? These are very much a manageable amount of citizens we have. So we just need to keep if they if we have a census problem. What did the census last year? We got to keep bothering and make sure these people are informed. People do their documentation, and great way to go about it. Just keep bothering them.
Thank you, Lord Edward. The High Council plays a vital role in our governance. What are your plans to ensure the High Council remains engaged and consistently convenes on time?
I think it's about sticking to a schedule. You got to make a strict schedule. I think recently we've been doing great with it. Right, we have a good system in place. Every 2 months, we have a forced meeting. I think we're all have been pretty engaged, and when we're not engaged, that's why we have our minor meetings. We recently installed the minor meetings, a huge victory for this country. We don't have to have a whole major meeting for every single issue we have. We can deal with these issues uh, once they come up in minor meetings. I think it's been going great so far, and hopefully we can continue with that progress.
Thank you, sir. We have a citizen question here as well. Could you comment on the lack of attendance from the current chancellor at High Council meetings?
Yeah, I think it's telling about the chancellor. You know, some people just don't have time to be chancellor, but I do. I'm ready for this job. I was born for this job. I'm a dog. All right,
Thank you so
I'll
much for
be
answering the
there
question.
when I can, every time.
With recent constitutional revisions aimed at strengthening our governance, do you have any additional changes in mind?
I think I think we need to work on our current legal system. I think it's been going great so far with the famous Whiskerworth trials we've had. I think that was a huge groundbreaking moment. We got a legal system in work, a legal library in work, and I think once we get more cases and build upon that legal system, we will be thriving.
Many citizens are interested in expanding Northudankton's foreign relations. How do you plan to approach diplomatic relations with other micronations and international entities?
Hmm, for me, I think that in the grand scheme of things for a micronation, it's about people you can get. It's about working on the inside, right? And I think the foreign diplomacy is great for transferring more citizens from their countries to our country. Because I mean, most people in those national boards, they're in their own ecosphere, and there's not really too much benefit in my perspective. I think it's still great to participate in a global conferences, as it does bring us more legitimacy. But my aim is to more focus on the internal policies.
Thank you for the response. Transparency and accountability are key to maintaining trust in your administration. What specific measures will you implement to ensure these principles are upheld?
I think a code of ethics would be a great way to go about this, right? Make sure that each member is performing with ethical standards, moral standards. Any inconsistency with that should be punished as need be. And I think that's would probably be a great step for future policies, establishing a code of ethics, ensure that never happens.
Effective leadership and management are crucial for your role as Chancellor. Can you share specific examples from your past experience that demonstrates your ability to lead and manage effectively?
Going back to the famous Whiskerworth trials, right? I, when nobody could, stepped up to the plate as public defender and successfully argued 2-0. I haven't lost a case yet on the behalf of the Whiskerworths. And I think that's a great, example of the benefits I bring, right? I'm a go-getter, all right? I've done my job very well, and will continue to do my job very well to the benefit of the Northudankton people.
Thank you for your response. Strengthening Northudankton's presence on the intermicronational stage is important for our global standing. What strategies will you employ to enhance our visibility and influence within the intermicronational community?
I think the most important thing to make sure we just always have a seat on the table. Make sure we're always engaging nationally, within the micronational community, and to make sure we always have a presence to secure our legitimacy.
Thank you, sir. As Chancellor, your personal commitment and patriotism are essential. How do you personally engage with Northudankton?
I had the flag right there in my room, right? I'm a flag-carrying American, or Northudankton. American second. I'm an American second. I've personally put flags in my my school library, just for someone to find. I need to check if they're still there. Frankly, if not, I'm going to replace it with that one to spread the word. It's about doing the right thing. It's about labor. It's about the working class. All right. It's the economy. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for attending our town hall, Mr. Chancellor-elect, and thank you everybody for watching. The inauguration day will be on the 28th of August, 2024 at noon. Thank you all for attending.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.